can check in our playlist. And next, our third property called as a gaseous property or a gaseous state. So here gaseous state. Have you ever observed a balloon seller filling a large number of balloons from a single cylinder? Okay. So when you go to the street with your sister or a brother, they are trying to convince you that you have to purchase the balloons for them. So you are think that whenever you are thinking that which type of gas is filled in that means that filled with what helium gas or a hydrogen gas. Which gas they are filled with in that balloon? One is a hydrogen gas, another is what helium. Either helium gas is filled with in that balloon or hydrogen gas. So either two of them will be filled in that balloon. So remember that whenever your sister or brother asked means you can easily say that which gas will filled in that balloon, helium gas or hydrogen gas is filled in that balloon. Next, to understand the properties of gaseous state, so do the simple activities given here. Activity 1.11. Take a 300 ml syringes and close their nozzles by rubber cork as shown in figure 1.4. Okay, you have to take a syringes as shown in this figure of 3. So you already seen several times whenever you visited the hospitals, the doctor will give the injection to our body to get treatment properly. So this is called as a syringe, and then this is called as a pistol, and this is called as a nozzle, and nozzle is packed with what a rubber cork. Okay, this is a simple activity they are telling that. Okay, remove the pistons from all the syringes. Okay, you have taken 3 types of syringes and you have to remove the piston. This part is called as what piston. You have to remove the 3 piston of 3 syringes. Okay, you have to take separate 3 syringes and remove the piston of the water syringes. Next, leaving one syringe untouched. Okay, do not touch the one syringe. Fill the water in the second piece and pieces of chalk in the third. Okay, we have taken 3 type of syringes. First, we removed the piston from all the 3 syringes. First syringe is kept undisturbed, and second syringes were added water in it, and third is added of a chalk piece in that. The third, second is water and it is untouched. Insert the piston back into the syringes. You may apply some Vaseline on the pistons before inserting them into the syringes for their smooth movement. Okay, for after the adding a second in the water, third in the chalk piece, and first one is kept undisturbed. After 2-3 minutes or after adding the water and next third one is what chalk piece, and try to immerse or insert the piston in that syringes. Like this you have to insert. Before that, for a smooth movement, you have to make Vaseline on these piston to move very easily. From either 3 cases, which one will get easily compressible? In the case of air, there is no fluid means there should be what air. Second is the second one, the syringe is what water. Third one is what chalk piece. In which case the piston is immersed easily in air, water or chalk. We can say that in air it is easily compressible. It is tough compared to the air, and it is more tough compared to the water liquid in the case of water chalk. From this activity, what we concluded here means, so in which case gases are compressible means air means what gas only. So gases are more compressible compared to the liquid and gases. What we observe, in which case the piston easily pushed in, we can say that it is in the air, that is the gas. What do you infer from your observations? From this activity we concluded that when we taken 3 syringes, one is having a empty in it. Empty means that having the air. Second one is water. Third one is what? Chalk powder. That is the solid in nature, it is a liquid in nature, it is a gas in nature. So when we compress this air, it is easily compressible, and liquid is more compressible compared to the gaseous state. Chalk is having a lesser compressibility compared to the liquid and gases. From this activity we conclude here. They are saying same thing only. We observed that gases are highly compressible as compared to solid and liquid, correct? So gases are highly compressible. Gases are highly compressible. Gases are highly compressible compared to solid and liquid. Remember that means they are easily compressible, but the solid and liquid are not easily compressible. So next, in the liquefied petrol gas, okay, the liquefied petroleum gas LPG cylinder that we get in our home for cooking, or oxygen cylinder supplied to the hospitals, in the cylinder is a compressed gas. Okay, so we are using LPG in our home, correct? That is a liquefied petroleum gas. For we are using cooking purpose in our home, which gas is filled, which gas? That is a liquefied petroleum gas. And in a hospital's cylinder is an oxygen cylinder, that is also compressed gas in the cylindrical vessels. So that is also what compressed gases. Oxygen and LPG gases we are using in our home, that are also what compressed gases. Compressed natural gas is used as a fuel these days in vehicles. Okay, what is CNG? Compressed natural gas. Remember that. Full form of what? CNG. CNG means compressed natural gas, and LPG for full form liquid petroleum gas. Remember that. Liquid petroleum gas, compressed natural gas. So for your exam, maybe they will ask for 1 marks. Write the full form of LPG, means you can write liquid petroleum gas, and write the full form of CNG, means you can write compressed natural gas. Nowadays it is used for what? Fuels in automobiles or in vehicles, especially in autos. They will using compressed natural gas instead of petrol and diesel, and it is also what? Cleaner fuel. So this CNG is also called as what? Cleaner fuel. Remember that. Which is the cleaner fuel? CNG is known as what? Cleaner fuel. Due to this high compressibility, large volume of gas can be compressed into small cylinder and transport easily. Another major advantage of using gases, because these are highly compressible, means we can convert a large number of gases in a small space. So it is very comfortably we can compress and we can transport very easily. Due to this, nowadays we are using more properties of gases, because they are very important, because they are very highly compressibility, and we can fill in a large volume of gas in a small place. So this is why it is very important in a nowadays. Okay, due to high compressibility, large volumes of gas can be compressed into small cylinder and transport easily. Okay, when we are using LPG in our homes, that having what 14 kg of what 14 or 15 kg of LPG is there. So in that only we are compressed that much of kgs of gases. So that is, they are highly compressible. We come to know of what is being cooked in the kitchen without even entering there by the smell of that reaches our nostrils, correct? Whenever your mother is cooking your favorite food, so you are sitting in a hall while watching your movie, so you can smell easily, and you will ask your mother, oh, this food is for example pizza, burger. Your mom is making pizza, burger, means you will smell the pizza or a burger from while sitting from hall from the sitting your hall, and from the what from the kitchen, from you will listen the you will sorry you will hear the smell of pizza or burger from the distance of hall to what kitchen. So how these how you will get the smell from the with that much of distance? That question arises here. How the smell of food is coming from kitchen to the hall? The particles of the aroma, okay, aroma of a food mix with the particles of air spread from the kitchen and reaches us and even further away. So how means the particles of aroma, the smell of the food particles is mixing with the air particles, correct? So what is how we are getting a smell of a different foods, your mom making that foods for you. How means the aroma of food particles are mixing with what air particles, and they are traveling further away. This is the reason how the particles of the aroma of food mix with the particles of air spread from the kitchen reaches and even further away. The smell of hot cooked food reaches us in seconds, compared with the rate of diffusion of solids into liquids. Okay, the hot particles or a hot food, so it will reaches the smell of the hot food particles or a hot food reaches to us very fast compared to the cold food. The smell of the hot cooked food reaches us in seconds. Compare this with the rate of diffusion of solid into liquids. Okay, so whenever while making a food, at the time of making the food, we'll hear the we'll hear the smell of the food very rapidly, but after 1 hour 2 hour we will not hear the smell of the smell, or we are not smell we will not sense the smell of that food, because while it is very hot, we can smell that food. After 1 hour 2 hour it cannot be you cannot be smell the food, because at the time more heat, so that food or in the hot means they having more kinetic energy. So more kinetic energy means they will move fast, and they will move fast means we are reaches that in our nostrils very easily. Due to high speed of particles and large space between them, gases know the property of diffusing very fast into the other gases. Okay, so they are fast moving, they are very fast moving, and also they having a large space between them. What is the why they are reaching us in a larger distance, or very randomly to us means because they are moving very fastly, and they also having a space between them, and they are mixing with the air particles or other gas particles. Due to this only we are smelling what food with a larger distance. In the gaseous state, the particles move about randomly at a high speed. Okay, the part in a gas medium, the particles are moving randomly because they are having a lot of space. So they are having lot of space, and they are moving in a randomly. Okay, now this is a small container in that all are gases are there, means they having a lot of space between them, correct? They are having lot of space, and they will move randomly, means they does not have any particular direction like this. Okay, they will move any directions, they will move this direction randomly, they will move any directions. Due to this random movement, the particles hit each other and also the walls of the container, so that they are randomly moving. In any directions. They collide with each other, and they collide with the container of the walls, upper side, lower side, and sideways. They will collide with the container of the walls, as well as they collide with each other, because they having a lot of space, plus they are moving with lot of speed. They are moving means remember that they are moving means they possesses which type of energy? Kinetic energy. the pressure exerted by the gas is because of the force exerted by gas particles per unit area on the walls of the container due to the pressure of the walls. So due to the pressure of a particles, they will also exert pressure on the walls of the container. So this is the what properties of states of matter, liquid, solid